So, does anyone want to do a quick recap of what happened last time?
Oh boy, recaps. Last time Joshua killed a guy. Lucian and Joshua both went together to talk to some Carthians and made friends and didn't witness a fight that could probably easily happened. Uh, Ivan got indoctrinated into a cult, and by that we mean the orders are cool. And he almost burned his hand in the process. And Celine talked to her sire, I think.
I
I actually
don't
can't remember what
recall.
you were up to.
I don't remember either, so it must not have been that important.
Up does something. And now we were still basically all apart, but I think thinking about getting together or talking or something. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yep.
So there we are.
I think we last time we stopped in the middle of the night. Just after Ivan introduction, you
Oh, right.
were
I went to the artist thing. That's right. Okay.
yes, you were
Yes.
you posed as a live
model.
model. Yep. With quite an impression, and you were offered a sort of partnership.
Yes. So I'll have to work on sculpting in this game too.
Yep.
So
Now, what's everyone doing? Ivan just got out of the other Dracul HQ. And I think Joshua just finished masquerading his murder into a
No, the murder happened
mugging.
before talking with the
Right.
Carthians. So we're like just finished talking with the Carthians.
Right.
I think Joshua would love to call up Celine.
Well,
okay. Phone rings.
yep.
Hello.
Hey, Celine, how's it going?
It's okay, I suppose. What's going on?
Well, I had a nice night out tonight, and I made some friends. And
Okay.
let's talk about that a little bit because I think that we have someone who'd be willing to vouch for us if we actually started to claim some territory.
Oh, how do you mean?
Well, I was talking with the local Carthians, and well, they've taken a liking to me and to some of our ideas and plans. And let me see what the name here is. I put it on my phone here. Do no, not Melissa. Uh, Lena Lena Septimi.
Hmm.
Yes, she's one of the Carthians, and well, she would be very much interested in helping us claim territory, so long as we also declared that it would be open to some of the Carthians in times of need. That shouldn't
Oh.
be too much, right? We're making friends.
Um, how about you have her give me a call directly?
Well, I can give you her number if you want to get into contact. We've already had a nice discussion, and, well, she's more than willing to help out, I think.
Okay. Well, I
And
guess I
plus, I
could.
wanted to call you first and see, like, what do we actually have, if anything? I didn't know
Well,
how your plans are going yet.
well, it seems to be that it's in the final closing stages, but it's the club's name is the Elephant. I still need to do a tour of the grounds and get their financials, but as soon as the final paperwork is processed, I was planning on doing that and then having a word with the prince, but
So you're
that
gonna be
might be a
busy
day
all
or
night
two
then.
yet. Well, not tonight. I have other plans.
Our plans?
Well, I'm trying to test a few things out, I guess you could.
Alright. Well, if you get any time tonight, I think I want to work on a couple of things, and I think you got a workshop, right? I got a couple tools I need for it.
Yes, my workshop at the winery is available if you need it. I'm gonna be in that area this evening tonight, practicing a few things.
Alright. I'll drop by and say hello then.
All right.
And that's that. Joshua's plan will
Like-
be to go over there later tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna get back to my to the after the session took or ended, I guess you could say, and there's still it's probably maybe 10 o'clock. I'll go back to the Barrens, and again, now I have it as an aspiration. I need to successfully hunt the Barrens a second time.
Sure.
I need to get used to eating without it being easy.
Um, you can. How do you plan to hunt?
I guess gas stations, if there's
No.
convenience stores or grocery stores open or anything that might be open 24 hours, laundromat.
Hmm. All right. Mm, you can do me a. I guess. How do you intend to approach your prey? Like creeping or just saying
Just be
hello?
just be friendly. It's like,
All right.
oh, how's it going with you? Crazy weather, am I right? That sort of thing.
um. Hmm.
Or if it's in like a 24-hour grocery store, it'll be like, do these look fresh to you?
Sure, you can do me a manipulation socialized roll -2.
Now, do I apply willpower before or after the roll?
Before the roll, and you rolled
Okay.
3 more dice. So you
Can I
will
use
roll
my
one.
my striking looks too?
Um, not in this situation.
Okay. So
Not at
let's
night
see.
in a convenience store. It's like
So I'd have to get a success off of 3 dice. Okay. Um, I'm gonna put my willpower.
sure. So you can roll 6 dice. Yeah. Sure. You find the gas station attendant. He's looks like 40 years old, a bit chubby man, barely awake. He's just finishing his coffee, and you chat a bit with him, like try
Oh,
to feign interest in other things going for
right. That it's quiet
the
and
night.
get to meet
It's
all
quite
sorts of interesting people out here on the night shift, huh?
yeah, and he leans a bit more and more into his onto his counter, and you lean a bit more to, and you'll re-talk to him like quietly, and you manage to go
Go for the jugular.
near enough, yeah, to take a bite of him. So, how many vitae do you take?
I will take 2.
All right, you take 2 points of vitae. You leave him a bit woozy, a bit more, um,
Sleepy.
even more sleepy than when he was before, but he seemed happy enough.
Okay. Well, don't fall asleep.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
I now have a little bit of experience doing this, so still kind of feeling, I guess, a little adrift. I'll just go walking, I guess, down like a. Is it a rural area out this?
Sorry, what?
Is it a rural area like farms and that sort of thing?
Not really, not for. It's really urban right now. It's um even like if you go a few miles outside the suburbs, it's still just somewhat um shit. I have the word just at the tip of my tongue.
Okay. Well, I guess then I would go to the vineyard where it's actually more rural, and
Yeah,
then
it's more
out in that.
rural and convenient. Yeah,
Yeah, I would go out in that area and just find I can see in the dark like perfectly. So
sure.
even in pitch darkness. So just wander about and like find the most isolated spot I could find, like ideally in some trees.
Do me a wits investigation roll when you come back at your vineyards. Uh, Again, you see footprints in the mud, in the dirt, leading to the actual building. Fresh ones.
Oh, then I'm gonna go investigate. Who's been fucking with my with my building?
You follow the faint trace of dirt and dust. And again, you go back into the basement and you find this with a note under it.
Sorry, I'm just reading it.
No problem.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting at all. So, I guess I have some thoughts about what it might be. I guess I'll stave it, or stow it rather, um, and I guess for now I'm going to be undeterred. I have business out in the woods.
All right. What are you actually planning to do up there?
Okay, I'm going to make sure that my phone is charged, and I'm going to make sure that it's secured, um, and I'm going to make sure that I'm all by myself, and I am going to tempt my beast to.
Sorry, can you say that again?
So I'm going to make sure I'm all by myself, that nobody else is around, that I'm doing my own thing, and I'm going to tempt my beast to come out. Like,
Why?
think of some things that make me extremely angry and some problems I've been having, and the rest of that, just to see what it's like to fall to friends.
Mm, sure, do me resolve composure check. You don't quite tempt your beast, but you manage to get yourself pissed off thinking about what's happened to you or unfair it is, like your new life, like that kind of thing, but you don't really seem to bring out the beast in you.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You don't really seem to manage to bring out the beast.
Okay. Well, seems more difficult than I had initially thought. I guess I will take the note and go just wandering. I'll get an idea of where I'm at in terms of like what the scenery is like around the vineyard, like what the lands are like, if there's fences, if there's dogs and that sort of thing, and just kind of acclimate myself to this new surrounding a little bit better and smell the air and think on the note. And maybe when I have a better idea, I'll want to make something.
Sure.
But go ahead and do something else and we can get back to that.
So, what's Joshua and Lucian? What are they up to?
Like I said, my plan was I was gonna actually start heading over to Celine's place after grabbing some extra junk from my own. And of course, taking the clothes in, hiding them for now, and getting some new clothes. Less blood-covered ones.
All right.
And Lucian was going to, well, first I was going to have him check his phone for any messages and then go off to grab a bite. Because he's going to have to bring someone into his bed to do that.
Can you repeat that? I didn't quite hear you.
How much did you hear?
I want you to repeat all of that.
Okay, first I was going to have him Lucian check his smartphone for any messages from Thierry. And then I was going to have him pick up someone to eat from a bar.
All right. How do you plan to do that exactly? Hello?
Yeah?
I really can't hear you. Like, did you say something?
Yeah, for me to repeat what I said again.
He asked you how you were going to do it, and you didn't respond to him as.
I didn't hear clearly. How I was going to feed, basically go to another, gay bar and pick up a man.
All right. You can do manipulation socialize roll -3.
And I shall willpower that.
You manage to find someone still a bit inebriated from. It's the middle of the night, so people are like still partying, and this guy had a bit too much to drink. So how many vitae do you try to take?
I will take 3.
All right, free drink. You see, he needs to sit down a bit, but from what you can, he is fine. He's enjoying his time, and you seem to have like you don't seem really en- endangered or. Well, sorry, I'm losing myself a bit. So, what do you want to do with this guy? Do you want to just leave him or leave the bar and go somewhere else? So,
Uh, because of my bloodline bane, I basically have to make sure he falls asleep. So I'm
oh
gonna
yeah,
have to take.
sorry, you cannot take VT from him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was picking up to bring to my hotel room for the.
You managed to effectively bring him back to your hotel room. Do me a quick with sympathy roll.
Didn't pick up the empathy.
Well, roll that. All right. You distinctly get the send that's from the receptionist to some of the goals of the hotel that are disapproving your choice of getting men's in your room and presumably what they think feeling of them.
Yep.
You can do me an int occult roll +2. Never mind then. Well, what's Evans doing then?
Can you remind me what I needed to do at the mall?
You need to basically do a bit of reconnaissance. That's a French word, sorry.
No, we all know what reconnaissance means.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
reconnaissance is also an English word now. Congratulations, you stole another one.
Yay!
I mean, it's like saying reconnoiter. We all know what reconnoiter means.
Yeah, you are expected to find out what's going on at the mall and, if possible, secure it. Because they believe that there is an occult phenomena going on at the mall. If you just do a report, it's fine. If you manage to secure it for the other Dracul, it will be really appreciated. Might
All right.
give you a bit of boost in the
Oh,
eyes.
right. Okay. What time is it?
It's about 1, 2 in the morning. Middle of the night.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. For a moment there, I forgot I was a vampire. Like 1 to 2 in the morning. That's way too early to do any. Wait a second.
Taking humanity, Pete, you realize you aren't human anymore. No.
Okay. Do I know anybody that does art exhibits?
You might know that Celine is more likely to know this kind of stuff.
All right, then I guess I'll call her.
All right. As I just want you to roll an occult roll +1.
Oh, we're not
All
even in Warhammer anymore.
Sorry, Celine and we have a bit of downtime. Celine and Ivan.
Oh, I thought you
Celine-
asked Az to make a roll, so I thought we were just waiting on
Yeah,
that.
but he doesn't, so we're gonna switch back to you if that's all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, saying your phone's ring, you see it's Ivan.
I'll pick it up. Hello.
Hey, it's me.
Hi. You
Um,
doing okay?
Oh yeah, everything's the same. I was wondering if you knew any artists.
Yeah, actually, I do. I'm taking a class. Well, I'm not taking it so much as modeling for it, but I met a nice lady this evening. She seems to be a pretty solid artist. What do you ask?
I was wondering if you know anybody that does art installations.
Art installation? Like, how do you mean?
You know, like public art, like large set pieces and such.
Like drawing them or doing them?
Sculpture, maybe, or I don't know. What do you call that stuff that looks like utter shit, but people put it out to be pretentious?
Modern art?
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're looking for art in general, I could certainly get you in, or I could speak with, I guess. Her name's Lisa Corvier. She seems to be pretty talented, and she and I hit it off. She wants to see if maybe I can start doing sculpting classes. I've sculpted in the past. I just need to refocus on doing it. But
Does she do large set pieces?
I'm pretty sure you could probably convince her. I mean, it's a gig, right? If it pays, I'm sure most artists would be down for that.
Okay. Will she be awake nowish?
No, she probably won't. So I can certainly get in touch with her. Let's see. Next week is when we have that, but I can call her
Oh,
tomorrow.
jeez. Yeah, next week is a bit too far away.
Well, I can call her tomorrow night when I wake up and say, I actually have a contact of mine who's looking for an artist to do a commission.
Okay.
That work?
Yeah. That'll work.
Okay. Should I give her your number or one of your contacts?
Yeah. I'll give you I'll text you a number when we're done talking. I'm
Okay.
not good at texting and talking on the phone at the same time.
That's fine. I just I'm pretty sure I'll let her know that she knows that I'm an investor in things, and I just thought of a contact who might be interested in getting you some work. So yeah, it's patronage. Artists do that.
Yeah, in fact, I've done that.
Yeah, there you see. Yeah, you're one step ahead of me.
Yeah, I patronized the Dead Sea Scrolls, evidently.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. Pass those on, though.
So, what are your plans for this evening?
I got a few phone calls to make.
Okay. Well, I think Joshua's coming over to the vineyard, and I'd like to have a few words with him about everything that happened, but I also have a note that I'd like to show you.
At the...
Right? Why you said Dead Sea Scroll?
That's what you
That's
told
not
me.
what you buy. No, a Book of the Dead.
No, you said Dead Sea Scroll.
Oh no, I said the Book of the Dead. Never said Dead Sea Scroll.
I'm pretty sure we can go back. I've had to listen to these recordings many times when I'm clipping them.
All right.
Anyway.
Anyway.
I'm not 100% sure that it was Dead Sea Scroll, but I'm 100% sure it was not Book of the Dead.
It's the scroll of the Book of the Dead, the Egyptian books.
Oh yeah, no, it was
Retcon time.
no, it was an Egyptian scroll. I remember that, so it's clearly not the Dead Sea Scroll, but it was not a book. That's
I mean, it's called the Book of the Dead, but it's a piece of scroll. So yeah.
well, whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever. So sorry.
It's literally not really the whole point of the conversation.
Yeah, no, sorry. Go
Oh,
on.
one last thing too, Ivan. She knows me as Nina, so if Nina referred, that's who she's talking about.
Okay,
Just a pseudonym.
sure. I didn't know Nina was short for Celine, but okay.
Well, it's not. Somebody's messing with my vineyard, and I started getting a little jumpy about it. But I don't think they're gonna leave me alone.
Maybe you need to get some dogs.
I think it's a bit bigger than that. So,
Some really big
Either way.
dogs.
well, maybe I'll set up a security system later. I don't know. Kind of feeling a little nihilistic about everything right now.
Yeah, that's the next marketing campaign, isn't it? Nihilistic wine, the bottles are just empty. It's a statement.
Life doesn't matter, and neither does what you drink next.
Yeah, like
Drink
those
this. Clorox.
Arby's tweets.
Oh god, nihilistic Arby's is hilarious. Anyway, but yeah, but sure. I'll get you the info you need.
Alright.
Anything else?
No, that was about it. Just working
Okay.
on things throughout the night.
Okay, well, be safe.
Yeah, you too.
I'll try. Bye-bye.
Night. Good morning, whatever. And next I'm gonna call Ryan.
Sure, you Ryan. I think Ryan is near you actually. Was the one that drove you here.
Yeah, he.
Ryan's
I
like
mean,
5 feet away. His phone starts to ring.
It
he doesn't
wasn't
live
him.
here. He doesn't live with me.
Yeah.
He like,
Yeah, Ryan picks up quickly. Say, "Hey, Ivan, what's
hey, I'm setting this thing up. Um,
Yeah.
and I'm going to pass the person's number who I'm going to be dealing with on to you, because I'm going to need you to take care of it, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be awake when it happens.
Sure. What do you want me to do?
I need to set up an art exhibit in the mall. I give him the name of the mall because I can't remember which mall it is.
Sure, but it's the Atlantis Mall.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
It's the Atlantis Mall.
Right. Right, I need to see about renting a space for an art exhibit.
I don't know if that works.
I'm sorry,
Why
what?
do you ask me? I don't know if I don't know if that stuff works. Why do you? I mean, why do you call me for that? Shouldn't you call your father or your brother?
Well, one, you know never to say something like that. I don't know why you're being weird about this. You're like my most trusted friend. Why can't I lean on you for this?
I mean, you can, but I don't know shit about like setting up art exhibition in.
Right, but you have
Well,
access to the money. I'm giving you access to the money, and usually that's all that matters in these situations. They want to know the who, they want to know the what and the where, and then they want to know how much you're willing to pay.
Or I don't even know what to call. I mean,
The mall!
give
Just
me
call the
money.
mall and say, hey, I need to talk to somebody about this. They'll figure it out. They want to get paid.
All right. I guess. All right, if you say so.
Look,
I
you've got
will.
all the same contacts I have. If you need help, call one of them.
Sure.
Ryan, you're a competent, talented individual. I trust you. I have faith in you. You're my friend.
Jeez, man. Thanks, but okay, I'll do my best.
Look,
Right.
if I thought I could get it done, I would try. Unfortunately, you're the second best person.
Sure.
You're
I mean,
right under me. In my evaluation of myself, you're right under me, buddy.
Thanks, I guess. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Right, well,
Okay.
hold on. We're not done this conversation yet. You're gonna want to take some
sorry.
notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I need it to be... It's space for an art exhibit of about refrigerator size, maybe bigger.
Refrigerator sized.
Probably
Yeah.
bigger. Usually malls have plenty of room, you know, down the, I don't know what you call it, the median of the mall, where they usually
just-
put up their holiday decorations and such.
I'll just write big refrigerator.
Size, though. Don't tell
Yeah.
them we're putting a refrigerator on display. That's not going to work.
Yes,
Well,
sure. So
I mean,
just
it might.
refrigerator sized.
Yeah.
I don't cheat about art, so yeah, maybe. I mean,
Yeah, right. And then we need the space for that and, you know, have it cordoned off. As, you know, most modern displays are. Because, you know, even when you have, like, the Santa Claus in the mall.
sure.
That gets cordoned off and everything, too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so, I mean, not asking for a lot of space here. No more than... And, hell, if it comes to it, just ask for, what do you call those? Those carts that they sell stuff on? It looks like they wheel them in carts, but they're not actually wheeled anywhere. That's just where they sit.
A kiosk?
Yeah, like a kiosk. Hell, just ask for room
Alright.
for a kiosk that we'll just put a art display on.
Sure.
I've already forgotten her name, but Ivan will relay the woman's name if they ask for who the art is by.
Alright. Yeah. What else?
If they ask for a description, just tell them it's going to be a modern art display by her in her style. Additionally, I'm
Yeah.
going to be texting her your number so that they can get the specifics from you of what I want,
Okay.
and just make it something squared, hollow on the inside, but at the same time some sort of reflective granite, spacey black pattern on the outside. Something, I don't know, nihilistic in intent, but, reflective of the world. Make it very modern art bullshit. Don't tell her that, but, give that impression.
Are you trying to smuggle something into the mall?
Yes, me. But I'm trying to not
You?
let them know.
What? I mean, what? Why
Yes,
would you want to do that?
I have reasons. Look, don't worry about it. Did you ever see that movie Mannequin?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be fun.
I guess. I mean, if you want to go to the mall at night, what just like that seemed like a very complicated plan.
Right, but
Maybe
there's not very many holes in it, though.
what if the artists say no or want to do their own thing?
If the
I
artist
mean,
says no, then we'll just hire somebody else, but we'll still tell them all that the artist by them. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't really matter who the artist by. I'm just hoping that this name will impress them more than nobody else. Because, again, the mall just wants money, and if they have an empty spot that they can put something there and make money off of it, that's all they want. It's a capitalist system in the end.
yeah, sure, but I mean, could just I don't know, like I could just drop you off in the middle of the day
Right, but you know I
if I
can't do
put you in a
that.
big crate or so.
Yeah, and then what? Somebody opens the crate, and then what? Who's
Then
gonna
what?
open an art piece? Who's gonna come up to an art piece and try and rip it open?
I don't know, protesters, art snobs.
Art snobs at the mall?
I don't know. I
They
mean,
could go to the Louvre.
all right, if you say so.
Art snobs aren't gonna. The art snobs that go to the mall are gonna be the art snobs that eat a cheeseburger while leaning against it, not the people that rip it apart. If they're gonna be ripping it apart, they're gonna be ripping it apart with words.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's your plan, so.
Right. And you know what I'm going for here, so. Counting on you, buddy.
All right.
And just try to make it possible as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'll try.
Alright. Counting on you.
You gain back 1 point of willpower for having an active interaction with your touchstone.
Right, then again, I text everybody the phone numbers that I'm supposed to have texted them.
Yeah, sure. What do you do next? I mean, is Az back?
I never left.
But what did you?
I never left. Chat says be right back.
Yeah, and I told you to roll like an intocal +1.
Was I rolling?
What?
Roll what?
Int occult +1.
I did not catch that. I didn't catch it.
Intelligence
occult
plus
+1.
occult +1.
Thanks. So
Waiting on that roll.
yeah.
Ruh-roh.
There we go.
All right.
Swings dreadfully.
You get the distinct impression that your close vampire family does not really approve of your feeding methods. You're not perpetrating the spirit of the bloodline, and you might get in trouble later if you continue to do that.
I shall bear that in mind.
All right. And with that, I think we'll shift to Joshua. Unless Ivan wants to do something else.
I mean, after Celine told me that Joshua was going to be there, I don't want to be there.
Understandable.
But I'll be there with guns. It'll be a fun time. America. Yeah. So I guess it's me going to Celine's.
Yep.
To the vineyard.
Okay, you'll probably find me with a light on in the workshop, working on something.
Joshua will come along inside, and he's got like a bag with him full of electronic junk. Well, got what I need here. Hey, you got like a soldering iron over there?
Oh yeah, there's one over there.
Great. I think I'm gonna get some card skimmers worked up. Need a little extra cash, and I figure if we're gonna go to the mall, may as well get paid for it.
So Celine will kind of do a double take and be like, "What happened to you?
What do you mean? What happened to me?
I can smell it on you. Who did you kill?"
Joshua will just kind of look startled and just go, "Kill? I didn't kill anyone. No, not all."
No,
You
that's
just smell
death.
blood on him.
I did change clothes, but that doesn't change the fact
Yeah,
it seeped into everything else.
You smell blood, but you don't. You cannot sense death. I mean, that's an aspect's power.
Oh, okay.
And
I
so, like,
just-
why are you smothered in blood? It has to be.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he drank
Why
a
do you-
bit too much, maybe, but like he had.
I got a little messy, all right. You know, it's nothing big. It's nothing big.
it hasn't affected your appearance quite yet, but it's enough for me to smell it on you.
Yeah, you smell
Maybe I should take a
dried blood.
shower.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't know nothing about nothing. I'm crafting a symbol of the Slavic pagans, so I can quick put that in
Alright.
just out of wood or some other materials I have laying around.
Do me just a quick dexterity craft roll.
Just to give a bonus for having her whole workshop and putting resources into that.
Sure. Can do with a +1 if you'd like.
Oh, really? I guess I'm just distracted.
Well, do you want to make that dramatic failure?
Sure.
You begin to try and carve the effigy out of wood, and you're still pissed off about what you but earlier that night when you tried to invoke the feeling of anger in you and in your beast, and you just managed to hit yourself 1 or 2 times, not enough to be to take any damage, but just enough to be a bit painful, and you just at the moment when you see you've butchered the piece of wood, you just flip off all that is on the table, and you get the bestial condition for the rest of the night as you're very pissed off.
Okay, so I actually roar.
Yep, and you could take a beat.
Okay.
Hey, sympathetic roaring. I still have that condition too. Whoops.
Yep.
I'm gonna clench my fist and like so hard that it starts to shake. I'm gonna put down the. I'll pull out the slip of paper, whatever it is, and just write on the back of it. Here, I'll message it to you.
Uh-huh.
And I will return that back to the cellar and just put it there.
Hmm.
And I'll
You
come back like swearing, say to hell with it.
Joshua
Alright.
just kind of like stares at Celine. Well then, is your personal art getting to you there? What is that thing supposed to be anyway?
What did you do with the skull?
I just left it there.
All right.
I'll try to recompose myself, but I'll still be bestial and angry.
Well, if you
Yeah,
want
she's
it to
pissed.
break, I think this one's just like flat out broken. Nothing left to do except baseball bat. If you want to go break it.
I'll pick it up and like throw it at the wall to smash it.
Ooh, nice one.
And she'll try to like contain herself for a moment and say, "You know, Joshua, it might be a good thing for you to apologize to Ivan."
Ivan? Oh yeah, how's he doing? What I gotta apologize for?
Well, the whole gun thing, he seems rather upset about that.
Wait, what did I do here exactly? I mean, I had a gun until I lost it. I don't remember shooting him or anything.
No, you didn't shoot him, but he kind of thinks that you kidnapped him. And he's a little upset by that.
Oh, I see. Right, when we took him back. Yeah. I guess maybe I should. I mean, I'll be honest. I still feel really bad about everything that happened. You know, I feel like it's all kind of my fault.
It's not your fault. It's Dr. Lawrence's fault.
Oh yeah, but like at the time, I was just thinking entirely about myself. You know, I wasn't thinking about anyone else. I was just like, well, if I get a big enough team or something, maybe I'd get to live.
Mm, I was.
I feel like I pushed everyone into it, and Celine, you know what, I'm sorry about that.
And that'll kind of take her back a little and says, "Well, it's not your fault. There's only one person I blame, and I want to bring him to the prince in chains."
Yeah, I still feel with you there. Maybe we'll get to do it sometime. I should
Oh,
probably get my gun back from him anyway.
there was that ghoul. What was her face? Julia?
Yes.
Oh, I have many things to ask her.
Oh, well, I could get you in contact with her.
Oh,
Turns out, Sheriff is Carthian too. Had a nice little chat with her.
oh,
I
I
think she
see.
goes by like Bailiff or
Yeah, and Bailiff, it's
yeah, Bailiff.
Hmm.
Yeah, she goes by titles.
it's the
Bailiff, so.
old medieval term for.
Yeah, I just had to like refresh my brain about it despite using it earlier. Yeah, so the bailiff was there, and well, I think Julie is her ghoul.
That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that an Invictus prince would have a Carthian base.
Uh, to that, Joshua just kind of shrugs, like, I don't know, maybe she's open-minded or something, or brutally efficient. I mean, take your pick, I guess.
I have no idea. There's a lot of things I don't quite know yet, but I'm trying to learn. And other things I'm trying to keep in check. She says, her like basically just like staring at her fist, having.
Honestly, after figuring out all this vampire stuff. I'm just waiting for the next monster to like pop out around the corner or something and threaten to eat me. Then I won't know what the hell it is. I gotta get a book.
I hear that. All right, I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm sorry, I need to call.
Alright, get some fresh air. I'm just gonna keep soldering away. And
right.
Joshua is working on his card skimmers. He should probably do a craft roll too.
What do you try to build exactly?
So basically an electronic device that can, from a short distance, register cards that are being swiped nearby.
Ah, all right. And actually, like lockpick, right?
Less of a lockpick, more of like a short distance EM band
Yeah.
reader kind of thing.
Hmm.
So it's like, oh, cool, you swiped your card. This is what its number was. Haha, it's mine now.
Oh, all right.
Modern theft.
Yeah.
Intelligence craft. How about that?
Yeah.
And I am in Celine's workshop, which has a +1 bonus.
Yup. What do you intend to do with this card? Basically, just steal money, or
More or less. As the GM to the player here, I'm intending when we go to the mall, I will set this up at or near registers or inside of like the card readers or whatever,
all right.
and have them skim numbers for me.
That's not quite enough. You can roll again for 1 more hours of craft if you want to.
Okay. We're here working and having fun, so why not? Add another one.
Still not enough. We can roll again, but you're gonna have to spend the day. There's no way you can just if you don't stop now, you cannot go back to your event before the day rises.
Right, it's like a long drive back, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess Celine, you're back at that point.
Yeah, I'm back.
Like vented off a bit. So it's up to both of you.
If you want to stay here, there's some places that are safe from the light. I just never sleep in there. I like to sleep in.
Well,
Well, it'd
you
be
have
nice to be able to finish this up tonight if you're willing to do that.
Oh, do you need help?
Well, not really help, but just taking longer. Like, I keep finding, like, all these boards here keep shorting out on me. It's getting a little frustrating. I guess that's what I get for, like, picking them up out of the trash.
So what do you want me to do?
Just let me stay the night, if all, at all.
Sure. There's some. You can sleep in the cellar. That'll close during the day, but people have been getting into that, so maybe, there's some good locks up on the doors.
What, you got some kind
in the.
of, bandit problem out here? Or
I
someone,
got.
like, coming in?
I got some kind of problem, but I haven't fully figured out what it is yet.
Huh. Seeing Joshua fanfiction gets darker. Well, wherever you think is safe, then.
Probably the bathroom in the apartment up there. Just close the door. It does actually have a good lock, and it's made of solid material. There's no windows or light sources.
A good old tub. It's been a while since I've had to sleep in one of those. Alright. So Joshua will go ahead and work for another hour with this guarantee, then.
Sure.
Stay here for the night. Another +1.
Yep.
Hey! We're
Ah,
5.
it's up to 5 successes. So yeah, you managed to finish your little project. What is called again? Want to know?
Card skimmer. I'll call it.
You know, I think that
Huh.
kid from Sequest used to do that all the time. You know, where you take that little handheld device and you like put the wires into the card reader, and it would just read. Oh, you know what? A good example of that? Terminator. They do that in Terminator 2, right?
Yeah, a lot like that.
All right.
So I'm gonna call it a card skimmer here, and I'm just gonna write that down to my equipment.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you get to sleep in the most Well, in a bathroom.
Dignified position.
Yeah, on the toilet. Just
Oh no,
This
I'm
is
a
nice.
professional. I sleep in the bathtub, thank you.
oh, nice.
Pull the shower curtains up and just, have some sleep.
This is exactly how you picture vampire life to be.
Every single bit, it's as glorious as I imagined.
I mean, it's like in the scene in Let the Right One In, where she sleeps covered up in blankets in the bathtub.
And I guess I will go out to the wooded area and find the biggest tree that I can find in that area and sleep beneath it.
Sure, you're gonna have to spend a point of vitae because the roots are everywhere and makes the soil a bit more dense and a bit more hard to
Okay,
dissipate in.
that's okay. I'll sleep under the tree.
All right, I'm just going to make some rolls. Oof. All right. I don't suppose anyone wants to resist the daily topper and do something.
Not today.
It would be unwise for me to do that.
What about Ivan and Az?
I literally set everything up for Ryan to do because I wasn't going to be awake.
Sure. And Az? I'll assume it's a no. New nights. Everyone gets a point of willpower back and spend a point of vitae to arise from torpor. Ivan, you have a voicemail
Okay.
from Ryan.
Expected.
Hey Ivan, it's me. So I called the guy, director of the mall. I don't know, but I got the space. It's not really that big, but some chick was selling like handmade jewels or crappy rings, or I don't know. Well, I bought it and I called the number you gave me, but the girl only do paintings, so I searched for another artist, but I didn't find anyone just yet. I mean, I'll go get a bit of sleep because it's been up for, well, never mind. But yeah, it's progressing. So I try to find another assist to do like a empty sculpture or something like it.